Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Osimhen! Well, now it's a race for the ball, and we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Aims beyond the defence.
Oh, sweet feet.
Semedo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a complete all-round defender.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chouameni, very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's their second corner of the game. Busquets tries to clear. Now it's Valverde. And it's McTominay. That's tidy. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Crosses it in. Well, there's the clearance.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mainu. Main shot, surely! Valverde, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Great vision. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's been caught on it here. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Semedo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Eze. Now it's Osimhen. Now that looks a decent ball. Burmo. And the counter is on. And it's Eze. Del Piero has it out wide and in space. Good ball, good take. Oh, good effort! Goal, Milan! The first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Valverde. Chouameni is a perfect combination of brain and... Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ball's gone out of play. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Eze. Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Tries to pass it through. And Burma, Manchester United have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Martinez. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, nicely intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's McTominay. And here's Osimhen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Nelson Semedo. Just about within shooting range. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he shoots! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So off we go again. Milan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. He's found a way through. And it's McTominay. Can he get on the end of this? And he's quick to snatch it back. It's a promising position. Busquets. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's picked it. And Martinez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Martinez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Menu. Oh, no joy this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, again there's no way through. It's really well cleared. Del Piero. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chouameni. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Menu. He is through here. An instinctive delivery. Defending of the desperate variety.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now there's a fine ball. Milan have it back. McTominay! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 2.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 24.
Threads one in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. And here's Del Piero.
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Eze, looking to play him in. Del Piero.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And Del Piero!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's destined for the flank. Mainu. And they've got a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 17, numero 8.
Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Jedson gets a foot in here. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Del Piero. He's got away. Is there any... Del Piero! And that really should have been that.
Del Piero really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Nicked it back promptly.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. This is a promising build-up. McTominay. That is ended up in no man's land.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Tchouaméni has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Stanisic, lofted in, keeper has taken decisive action. And that's that. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Osimhen picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it may be smiles all round, Peter, but it's a game that's given the boss some food for thought. Good result, yes, but they really could have done with making life easier. All it would have needed was just to take another chance or two.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.